Hello, my name is Jim Casey, and congratulations on registering for AMS's weekly Marketing Minute. And welcome to the first of the 9 video series on marketing automation and tools. This 9-part series is a perfect companion to the weekly Marketing Minutes you'll be getting, and between the two, you will quickly start to see all kinds of new opportunities to change the way you do business. Now, before we go too far, I'd like to ask you a question. What's the purpose of your business? Now, before you answer that, I'd like to share some of the answers that I've gotten from different business people I've had the pleasure of working with over the years when I asked them that very same question. And by the way, all of the responses are good ones for them. It's just that I try and render things down to their very basic components, as you'll see. Some people tell me that they want to have the best possible service out there, while others tell me they want to have the best, the most valuable, and the most useful product. Some tell me that they want to be the industry leaders in their fields. Again, all of these things are very important and would be beneficial to running a successful business. But from my perspective, none of them really represent the primary purpose of a business. And because of this, none of the items I have mentioned should be the primary purpose of your business. The way I see it, the primary purpose of any business is to make a profit. If we fail to achieve this most basic thing, then we won't have a business. See what I mean by boiling it down? Everyone has a choice. If you're realizing average results now and are happy with them, then all you have to do is to continue to do the same things that you're currently doing. However, if you want to double or triple your business, enjoy a better lifestyle, allowing you to spend more time with your family and friends, then a change is required. And I have some great news for you on this change. It is possible, and it's not difficult. You see, it's a proven system, and that is what you will learn about in this video series. All you have to do is follow the same secret formula of success that the top 2% of today's profitable businesses use. For you to achieve this, it's important for you to pay attention to the primary pieces of developing your business. All of these pieces are equally important. They all need to complement each other. None can be put ahead of the other. It's like a puzzle. When all the pieces are fitted together, you see the complete picture. So what are the pieces of this business development puzzle? The first piece of the puzzle is probably obvious, and it is to attract prospects. More importantly, however, is that we want to attract the type of people that we want as customers. Here's an analogy. If you want to catch a certain type of fish, you have to use a specific type of bait and technique. The equipment you would use to catch a salmon or trout would hardly be adequate if you went after a great white shark, would it? Going after your ideal prospect and customer is no different. The bait you use is knowledge. You have to give them what they want, and what they want is a solution to their problem. Sales are all about the prospect or customer's needs, wants, and desires. The second part of our puzzle is converting. To do that, we have to have a prospect, and that is why conversion is the second step. Generally speaking, this is a numbers game because we can only convert a certain percentage of the qualified prospects we attract. I wouldn't know what your conversion number is, but it is very important that you know it. Without this information, it is virtually impossible for anyone to build a marketing plan that will meet the forecast required to continue to grow the business. Your number might be 1 out of 10, or it might be 3 or 4 out of 10. Whatever that number is, if you want to increase your sales, you either close more of the prospects you get, or you increase the number of prospects you attract. The third piece of the puzzle is where many businesses start to fall down on the job. Most business people achieve the first two pieces, attraction and conversion, and then believe the job is done. But let me share a reality with you. By not maintaining a relationship with these people, let's call it leveraging, you're walking away from 2 to 3 times the sales you could be making. And here's the reason why. Some prospects aren't ready to buy right now. Rather, they're in a buying decision process. That process may take a day, a week, a month, 6 or 12 months. Everyone is different. Generally speaking, however, it's not a spontaneous decision when people set out to buy something unless it's a very small ticket item. People don't wake up in the morning and say, "Today I'm going to buy a faster car, a larger refrigerator, a high-tech TV," without thinking about it first. And this is important to know. You see, many of your potential clients who will buy are probably in the process of making a decision. No matter how good a salesperson you are, you're not going to sell them right now. And just because they aren't ready to buy right now actually works in your favor if you work smartly. You nurture them, stay in touch with them, and keep feeding them information on you, your products, and build the relationship. If you abandon them early on in their process, then you won't be there at the end when they're ready to buy, because they will have forgotten all about their brief brush with you and your company. To accomplish this, you're going to have to leverage yourself with systems, tools, and technology. We've already touched on this, but it's worth repeating at this point. To make more sales and increase your profits, you have to do 2 things. 1, increase the number of prospects. 2, stay in touch with them longer. Now, unless you're prepared to completely sacrifice yourself to your job, there's only one way to accomplish this, and that is to automate the process. Once again, this is something that is easier than you think. As you go through the videos, we will be spending a lot of time discussing the many ways you can achieve this. Now, there is one last piece of the puzzle we've been looking at today, and that piece is called retention. You see, something interesting happens when you retain customers. They buy with more frequency and regularity. And this is because they have a relationship with you. We all prefer to do business with people we like and trust. We don't change barbers or hairdressers every time we go out for a cut, do we? And why? Because we found someone we're comfortable with, trust, and look forward to seeing every few weeks. And that is why you need to build the relationship so you're at the top of your prospects and customers' mind. When they think of your product or service, they think of you. Remember, our existing customers are the most valuable asset we have. It costs us less to sell to our base than to go outsource new customers. Yet many businesses spend all their time and effort chasing new prospects. Retention is an important area for us, but no doubt you can also see the effort required to achieve it. The remaining 8 videos are going to demonstrate to you exactly how simply this can be done, so I encourage you to put aside the necessary time to view them all. In our next video, we're going to examine the value of automation a little more closely. In this video, we will look to better understand the value of a 24/7 automated marketing robot. Ensure that your websites are doing everything you need them to do. Discover the value of sequenced marketing and understand why you must track and measure all of your marketing. This video will set the stage for the next video, which will talk about the tools of automation. But more on that in the next video. Thanks for your time today, and I'll see you soon. For AMS, I'm Jim Casey.